raring to go. It's Game 4 of the World Series between the Cleveland Indians and the Chicago Cubs. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on the show. With me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, lots of storylines here as we approach the start of Game 4.
And you can see the results right there. It's been about what we'd expected up to this point. Very tightly played, very tightly contested series so far. It sits at 2-1 right now, but I've got a feeling it's going to take at least 6 games, maybe even all 7 games to decide a winner in this one.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now your 2016 Chicago Cubs.
And briefly here, a glance at the 2 starters who'll get the ball here in this one. Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. Eric, who should we keep an eye on?
Well, I know these pitchers are going to have to be careful when dealing with Jason Kipnis. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. He knows how to stay within himself and come through in the clutch.
John Lackey will be on the mound for Game 4. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Remember, guys, this is someone that will come at you with 4 different pitches. He'll change velocity, he'll go up and down, the break on the pitches makes it a real challenge for a hitter.
Carlos Santana heads for the batter's box, and we are just about ready for some evening baseball.
First baseman, number 41.
And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. And he misses with it, 1-1.
Wow. I wonder if that's how tight the strike zone is going to be called tonight. That looked to catch an awful lot of the plate.
And that fastball's too much for him there, 1-2.
Yeah, you've got a cold night. The ball won't be carrying as well. So you can afford to take a few more chances in the strike zone and challenge some guys. In that case, up in the strike zone.
And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. At the plate, Jason Kipnis. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Jason Kipnis.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2. Lackey steps into the windup, looking for the strikeout here on 0-2. Chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Chopped foul over towards the coaching box. Just getting things underway here at Wrigley. And he takes strike 3 called, and it's a pair of punch-outs that begin the ball game.
Now you can tell already, he brought the good fastball. That's back-to-back strikeouts here in the first, and he's looking sharp early on.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. As this is grounded foul off to the left, it's strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. You got to figure that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So a 1-2-3 first for John Lackey. Now the Cubbies will get. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Steve, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, you're going to get a heavy dose of those sinking fastballs, so you've got to look for the ball to get up in the zone. If you swing at anything down, you're going to be rolling over pitches, and it's hard to get a rally started if you're hitting into double plays all day.
He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Number 30 is there, so 2 pitches and 2 outs thus far. Anthony Rizzo gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Down go the Cubs on just 4 pitches. After 1, no score. Lonnie Chisenhall makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
Lonnie Chisenhall.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Hit hard down the line toward the coaching box. It's a foul ball. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Settling in now, Jose Ramirez, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Drilled right back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. Number 30 will take his cuts now, and he is one guy whose bat has not made the transition from regular season to postseason.
Yeah, and he was so good during the regular year, but he's been a non-factor so far in this postseason.
Cut fastball taken for strike 1. Runner goes for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. It's offline, but he's out. Gunned down trying to swipe the base.
Well, you know, so much for that first hit of the game. Now he's going to try to press his luck and take second, but a good throw cuts him down.
Lackey gets the sign. Here it is on 0-2. And he'll just waste one there, 1-2.
Not a real good 0-2 there. You don't necessarily want it in.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Indians fail to score. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ben Zobrist strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
Fielder, Ben Zobrist.
First pitch on its way. Grounded to the right. Santana's got it. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
Batting fifth, catcher.
Number 40 digs in, ready for his first plate appearance. First pitch is a breaking ball taken down and away for ball 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1.
Well, that's just unfair right there. I mean, most guys throw a 91-mile-an-hour fastball. He's throwing a 91-mile-an-hour slider.
1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. Belted high and deep into right center. Chisenhall going back on it. Gone! solo shot to right center. His first homer here in the series, and the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
And I tell you, what's impressive about this swing in this weather, when it's this cold, you really got to get a hold of one if you're going to take it the other way in this ballpark. That's pretty darn impressive right there.
Here's Addison Russell.
The shortstop, Addison.
As he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. Throw gets him 2 down.
Batting 7th.
Jason Hayward gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Tried to get the arms extended, but he couldn't. 1-1.
And with 2 outs here and nobody on, if he gets a fastball like that one, he won't be afraid about airing one out here. This is a swing for the fences type situation.
1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
He's playing right into that big swing from a pitch before. Just throw something slow here, and you'll probably have him 3 feet out in front.
And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
And you know the problem with his slider, and it almost sounds stupid to say it, but sometimes it can literally move too much. I mean, it's a great pitch, don't get me wrong. But here, look at how far this thing runs in. That's a pitch that can be hard to control at times, and here it winds up costing him.
And there he goes towards second. Pitch outside, the throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Cubs are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. We've played 2. It's now 1-0 Chicago. Yan Gomes leads it off here. Bottom third of the order set to go here in the third.
Well, he's faced the minimum so far, and obviously it's still early, but they need to get something going because you can't let this guy settle in out there.
Lackey looks in. 0-1 on its way. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Chop foul right at home plate. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
94 on the outer edge. You can't help but take that.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away.
And here you go, one more time. You keep making quality pitches, you keep getting quality outs. And that pitch right there on the outside corner, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that pitch.
Here's Rajay Davis now. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And that's taken for a cold strike 2.
Nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
Oh, that grounder got him. Throw to first, but he's safe. And now the stadium's attention turns back to the man on the mound.
Gotta hope he's okay on the mound.
And hold on a minute now. It looks like we may see that last call challenged here. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Yeah, I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but here's one more look at it right here. Tough to tell for sure from that angle. We'll have to wait and see what the signal is from the dugout.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for the play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
Okay, well, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? Yeah, I think that shot right there makes it look like he might have been out. So this might be a well-used challenge.
Okay, so it looks like the umpires are wrapping up their decision, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and instead of having a base runner at first, the bases will now be empty.
Overturned, and the batter ruled out.
Standing in now, Corey Kluber. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. 2-0 now.
It's one thing to go 2-0 on a guy, but it's another to do it to a pitcher, and still another to do it to an American League pitcher. You've got to throw a strike right here.
Cut fastball is in for a strike, 2-1. To 2-2 now. Boy, tough enough to be an American League pitcher swinging the bat as it is. How about having to deal with pitches like... And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Indians go down 1-2-3. They still trail 1-0. Javier Baez digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Second baseman, Javier Baez.
Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Oh, and he's sure got a good one, doesn't he? That ball goes from about knee-high to ankle-high in the matter of about 5 feet.
Hit to short. Lindor gloves it. 1 away.
Batting ninth, pitcher, John Lackey.
Digging in, John Lackey, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now.
Got in his kitchen big time right there.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Oh, classic strikeout pitch there on 0-2. It's one he loves going to, but great recognition there at the plate to lay off.
Tough fastball that time, but he hangs with it to stay alive. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
On the mound, he's got to be talking to himself. You know, in the American League, we see DHs like Ortiz and Billy Butler, Michael Young. You're telling me I get to face a pitcher 3 times a game? I could get used to this.
Dexter Fowler is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0.
And that's where, if I'm pitching, I just pour a fastball in there. You got to figure he'd be taking to give his pitcher a second or 2 to get himself together over in the dugout.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Very weakly on the ground. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Full count now. 3-2.
Well, he might have just said, look, you're going to have to take this one because you ain't fouling that one off.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch.